Hello YouTubers, it is Wasp Spray back with another video. Today I am doing a video of my top 10 favorite Monster Jam trucks. Number 10 would be El Matador. The driver for that is Darren Basil. The reason I like that truck, well, usually I like the drivers. I guess some people kind of call them the trucks, some people call them the drivers or whatever. But Darren Basil is a young driver, very good at racing, seems kind of like a young up-and-comer. Really big fan of his, and that's why he makes number 10 on my list. Alright, number 9 would be an Escalade. I also don't have a 1/64th of that because they don't make one. Assuming they don't let them make one, Hot Wheels. They won't let Hot Wheels make one. George Belhan is the driver. He has huge mohawk, which I guess is kind of cool. But I like him more because he is very good in the freestyle. He goes all out. He's not trying to save the equipment. He just goes and tries to entertain the fans and, you know, tears the truck apart in the process. He's kind of known for getting second place a lot, which stinks for him. But I really do think he'll be World Finals champion someday, and he's a very entertaining driver. I really do like him. Number 8 is Air Force Afterburner. Damon Bradshaw is the driver. Damon Bradshaw was a motocross driver, I believe, and was injured and now switched over to Monster Jam, Monster Trucks. He drives the Air Force truck. He actually about that, folks. Run out of batteries there. So I was talking about number 8. I was on Air Force Afterburner. I do have the 1/64th of this. Is a very cool truck. I don't know how well you can see the truck. It is pretty small, but it's basically what it looks like. Kind of an SUV body on it. Very cool. Number 7, Blue Thunder. Driver Lindsey Wink. The other driver of Blue Thunder now is Frank Krimmel. I do like him too, but I'll be talking about Lindsey Wink here. Lindsey Wink has driven also Iron Outlaw and possibly another truck, but I know he has some past with Jimmy Cretin and did beat him in racing, I believe, this year at the World Finals, so that's kind of cool. And another young guy, great at driving, great at racing, you know, one of my favorite drivers. Really cool truck too. He drives a Ford here, Ford Blue Thunder. Max D. Tom Meents is the driver. Started out in mud racing. Also drove Monster Patrol and I think Bulldozer for a short period of time. Oh, and the Goldberg truck. This is Max D. Maximum Destruction. Tom Meents is a great driver. I think he's an 8 or 9 time racing champion or something like that. He's won racing a ton. He wins freestyle all the time. He does huge air. He tears the truck apart. Some of the biggest air you've ever seen. Tires can fall off, and that is not going to stop him. He'll keep going, and he really does go out there and do it for the fans. I do like him a lot, but he does fall at number 6 on my list. Number 5. I don't have this truck. I thought I had it, but I looked around today in my case, and it's not in there, so I don't have it. But Brutus and Chris Bergeron. Really cool looking truck. It's kind of like looks kind of like a dog. It's not like Monster Mud exactly. A little less over the top than that. But great driver. Does some great freestyle, some great racing. I really think he's going to be coming on this year in the World Finals. I hope he's in the World Finals. I would assume he would be. And I think he's going to make some noise in the World Finals this year. I think he's going to do good in the racing. I think he's going to do great in freestyle. He's really coming into his own, and I really, really like him. One of my very, very favorites. So watch out for Chris Bergeron and Brutus in the future. That's my opinion, at least. Number 4, Avenger, Jim Kohler. You gotta like Avenger. I don't know how you couldn't. And you gotta like Jim Kohler too. There is a guy, you know, that is crazy, that tries to go all out for the fans, and somebody that I really believe does do it for the fans. It's Jim, and he's just a great freestyler. He won freestyle, I think, in 2003. I could be mistaken, but a great driver, cool looking car, and he goes out there and does it for the fans. And he's known for, at World Finals, jumping into the big pool of water. There's usually a large pool of water the trucks jump over, and he puts a snorkel and flippers on and jumps in. Great guy, great driver, really, really good. Number 3 on my list, Captain's Curse. Driver Alex Blackwell. Alex Blackwell is another younger driver, very, very good racer, phenomenal racer in my opinion. Hard to beat. This year at the World Finals, he was in it at the end. Actually had a horrible crash into the stands at the World Finals in the final race against Max D. And I've seen him a couple times live. His racing ability is top notch. I would say he's up there with Dennis Anderson and Tom Meents. Anybody else, really, to be honest with you. One of the best drivers in my opinion. Another cool thing about his truck, A, his truck looks really cool. B, his truck shoots shirts out of it. It has like air cannons in the back, like you see at sporting events where they have the air cannons and they jam a wrapped up shirt in there and launch it out. Well, he's got that in the back of his truck, so he launches shirts out to the audience, which is pretty cool. Number 2 on my list. It's another one that maybe it's not an upset being number 2, but a lot of people's list it's going to be number 1. Dennis Anderson and Gravedigger. Now, I am a Gravedigger fan. Big time, obviously. He's number 2 on my list. But I really like Gravedigger the very best when Dennis Anderson is driving it. Reason being, Dennis Anderson is a great guy. He is kind of, in my eyes, the ambassador of the sport. He made it what it is today. He invented freestyle, basically. When I say basically, I mean pretty much, not basically, pretty much he did. He was the one. He didn't always win in racing, but he always got out there and he went all out, man. He didn't care if he broke his stuff. He didn't care what happened. All he cared was that he went the highest and he went the farthest. If he didn't win the race, he didn't win the race. That's cool. But he went the highest and the farthest, had the best crash. That's what he was looking for. He wanted to get the fans behind him, and he did do that. Watched a couple videos on him, and in my opinion, couldn't be any better. The guy, great racer. His racing skills have come a long way. Great freestyler. I think he started in 1982. Been around a long time and definitely knows what he's doing. If you want to see some cool freestyles, watch Gravedigger. Also a great racer, though. Number 1 on my list. Who could be number 1? Max D and Gravedigger are already out. I'd say they probably make 90% of people's number 1. I am doing Monster Jam trucks, so Bigfoot out of the question, because Bigfoot is not in Monster Jam and never will be in Monster Jam. I doubt it. I would love to see Bigfoot in Monster Jam. Not going to happen. So who could be number 1? Number 1 on my list is Taz. Now, the only problem that I really even have with Taz is that it's a Taz body. I'm not really into that fact, to be honest with you. But the driver is so awesome. Adam Anderson is the driver of Taz. The son of Dennis Anderson, who I was talking about last, the Gravedigger driver's son. Adam basically has the same attitude as his father. He's just younger. Adam's okay at racing, but Adam wants to get out there and win the freestyle, man. All out. Highest air possible, fastest possible, it doesn't matter, and he's out there doing it for the fans. He won the freestyle in the World Finals in 2008, and insane air. Seen him, I believe, one time live. He only lasted in freestyle for about 20 seconds because the air he got was just so high, he landed and basically ripped the truck in half.